Hey, what's up everyone? This is Jdog again for Jdog'S DVD Dungeon. This is the weekly show, volume 2. This will be part 10. Yes, part 10 if you will. It's been an epic show to say the least, but hey, I'm getting tired, I'm getting played out from doing it. The voice is starting to wear out, but hey, it's all worth it. Just like to bring a quality show to the fans, trying to mix it up, trying to have something, little something for everyone, something that everyone can enjoy. I think if you're into the whole collectible scene and everything, like comics, DVDs of any kind, VHS, hopefully the show has it all for you. We hope to bring you more in the future, like as far as like a website here. Like, yes, there's going to be eventually, one day down the road, there's going to be a Jdog'S DVD Dungeon website where we'll have video posts, there'll be a message board, there'll be DVD giveaways, all kinds of goodies once I get this all organized. Be hopefully starting to get some promos and screeners in with that soon once I get it up. But I just got winding down the show, I guess. This is not really a lot to cover. This is kind of like the ending where I say thanks to the fans and stuff. But first off, like last week I said if anyone had a question to ask Jdog in the dungeon here, well, lo and behold, I had one question come in. This is from a buddy in Nova Scotia, fellow Canadian. This is Raiho Magnifico. He asked me, he's a fellow YouTuber, and he asked me a question. Like, remember last week when I was, well, if you watched the show, I guess you'd remember, but I was showing my Friday the 13th comics to stay with the whole Friday the 13th theme. And he had a question he had asked me about, would have been about these comics right here. Like the Jason versus Jason X comics. And the question he had asked me was, like, how did the whole Jason versus Jason X fight scenario come about? Like, really, what brought it on? Like, how did it all happen? And to tell you the truth, like minutes ago, I just reread these comics, and well, from what I took in the first one, like Jason X, he was headless. There was just his head there, but there was a bunch of other dead bodies, and I don't know. Fuck. I can't really explain it. Like, they either all fused together to make parts, or he just rejuvenated. Like, this is Jason X we're talking about. Like, I couldn't really figure it out, to tell you the truth. Like, maybe I'm just not getting it, but I read it and didn't really explain. Like, it just, well, of course it's an Avatar comic, so it doesn't really have much story. There's just a bunch of gore and like cartoon tits and big-breasted women, and that's about all that was going on. But yeah, through the first comic, like, Jason X is just kicking ass and killing people and stuff, and it's not till the second one where like the regular Jason shows up. But you get these little blogs throughout, like it's thoughts going on in Jason X's head, and it's like his mother talking to him, and like from what I took from it, there's like a time warp all of a sudden, because out of nowhere, the regular Jason shows up as Jason X is killing some people, and all of a sudden he's there. Like, I don't know, I can't really explain it. So I'm thinking like went back in time or something. And they start fighting, and from what I take it, they're fighting for his mother's love, and so yeah, it doesn't really make much sense. I'm gonna try to figure this out for you, because that was a good question. I wanted to answer it for you, but like, this comic just has no continuity to it, and yeah, like, I don't know, it's just like they wanted to say Jason versus Jason X and just kind of throw them all together, and like, hey, let's just have a comic with a lot of gore, some cartoon titties, and these guys fighting each other with no story. Like, just make it a 2-part series and make some cash off it, is by what the looks of it. It's kind of what they did. So I'm sorry if I couldn't really answer your question and satisfy what you needed to know, but we try here in the dungeon. So, but if anyone else has any questions that they want to ask, like about this show, the last show, anything horror related or anything in general, just as long as it's in good taste, I don't know, ask me, send me a YouTube message. I'd be happy to answer the question on the show. And even if I have to, I'll research it, try to give you the best answer that I can. But with that, that's pretty much the show in a nutshell. I just want something I want to mention, like I was mentioning before, Rick of the Dead and Dave No and all, like Runk Russell, all the guys at the Slasher Club. Well, the J-Dog is going to be teaming up with them now. Like, he's going to be doing video specials. Like, it's not going to be very often, but I think maybe once every couple weeks, once a month, I'll watch a movie that kind of fits in with the theme of their site. They're going to post up my videos, and I might also share them here on my YouTube page as well, but I might keep it exclusive to the Slasher Club as well. So if you want to see them, you'll have to join up, check their videos out. I highly recommend them anyway. Like, fucking Runk's one of my favorite personalities in the horror community. Guy entertains the hell out of me, and Rick, he's a real awesome guy. Like, I've bought a lot of stuff off him, own all his movies, DSK Productions. Like, you hear me talking about these guys all the time. Like, they're buddies of mine in the horror community. I call them buddies, but I haven't never really met them, but I talk to them all the time, so they're solid guys. But yeah, I just want to thank the 43 subscribers, everyone that's been watching the videos so far this week, watching the show. Like, trying to bring you something new. It's like a podcast with videos, I guess, so you can just sit back, relax, enjoy the Canadian style horror talk. It's pretty laid back, pretty mellow. I try not to rant too much, try to tell it how it is, give honest reviews on things. If you notice, I seem to like most things, so there's not much the J-Dog doesn't like. You gotta be shit like Halloween and Rob Zombie Halloween, though, just correct. Yeah, once again, thank everyone for watching. Like, this week was a long show, 10 parts, so hope it didn't bore you, hope it entertained you, and hell, hope you're back next week. Until then, this is the J-Dog and J-Dog's DVD Dungeon. This is February 28th, 2009. It's the weekly show, Volume 2. Thanks for watching. Peace out, y'all.